Last year, around this time, I posted a video on my 2018 Santa Cruz Nomad, and I still remember one comment in particular that somebody left, and that comment was, "That bike is too much bike for those trails." Is there such a thing as too much bike? Personally, I think that question is incomplete. I think the question should be, for the trails that I ride, for the type of riding that I do, is this bike too much for me? That's sort of the approach that I'm taking and kind of why I'm here. This bike is big. It runs big. To give you, I guess, an idea of what I mean by that, this is a medium-sized frame, but the geometry, wheelbase, and reach is the same almost as a large Commencal Meta, and the head tube angle is 1 degree slacker. So yeah, definitely this is it's a much bigger bike. Here's the interesting thing though, so far, and I just got started, it really doesn't feel that big, at least not yet. Maybe that'll change when I take my first descent. Now this is a custom build. It was put together by the folks over at Havoc Bike Co, and they were kind enough to let me take it out for a spin. You know, I'm out here with the Yeti SB150. It's probably the hottest bike out there right now on the market. Now this is a custom build, and you know, none of the builds from Yeti come with a Push Industries coil. I don't know too much about this coil, so I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't know too much about it, other than it's as custom as you can get with the coil. The brakes are also, you know, part of the custom build. Magura brakes, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Chris King hubs, and you know, the Fox 36 170 mil travel fork. Yeah, NV bars and stem, and XO1 drivetrain. So it's an awesome bike. The intent of this video is not to do a thorough bike check or bike review. It's more so me coming out here, being fortunate enough to be able to borrow this bike and take it for a run. What's up, fellas? How you doing, man?
Guys out here in rear, about to do Insidious.
From all that I've heard and read, these long, slack, long travel 29ers, they're fast. But I was curious to see how it would handle in somewhat twisty, chunky, technical trails. So I took it down Insidious.
Since I've done it, so I don't know that it's changed or not. First time I did this, I forgot who told me, if you can drop in, you'll be fine the rest of the way. Ready? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, this is definitely one of the chunkiest trails we have. And like Nate was saying, you gotta carry some good speed, or else it'll scalp you dead in your tracks. Oh. Now, like here,
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh. Okay. Almost there. Oh, yeah. Oh man. Compared to my Commencal, this thing ate it up.
Yeah, dude.
It kept me in control.
As you can tell, the SB150 did not disappoint. Unlike my 27.5, I found that I didn't have to push through quite as much. The SB150 did most of the work. I think I found myself on the brakes more than anything. Now, I also wanted to get a feel for its playfulness and its poppiness.
Nice.
Keeping in mind that this bike was new to me and that it didn't belong to me, I hit a couple of jumps at, pretty moderate speed. And yet again, my mind was blown. I honestly couldn't stop smiling. The bike felt really good. I did feel its size. It is a little bit bigger, but man, it got up in the air pretty effortless. I was so pumped and so excited that I wanted to push a little harder. And, well, this happened. So back to, is there such a thing as too much bike? I think the answer is yes, in that it depends on the trails that we ride, it depends on the type of riding that we do, and it also depends on our skill level. Some of you may also say it's better to have too much bike than not enough. Well, I'm not sure that I agree with that, but we'll leave that conversation for another time. Right now, I kind of do have to get home and rest the shoulder. So finally, thanks to the guys over at Havoc for letting me take this bike out for a spin. If you're local or within driving distance, make sure and stop by and perhaps take out a Yeti or an Evo for a demo ride. And as always, until next time, thank you for watching and God bless.
All right. I think I got it, dude.